Talking about my childhood, this reminds me of like the carpet at the bowling alley. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day. I'm just now realizing I didn't change the board behind me. And I'm probably still not going to, so it's just like that. But if you do want to check out the video that this board was like originated in, I do have a giveaway going on right now for the 400,000 subscriber mark that we hit on this channel, which is absolutely ridiculous and insane. And thank you guys so very much. You are literally the best. Stop wobbling at me. So today what we're going to be doing is the Ipsy Showdown for the month of January. Also, today's video is sponsored by Skillshare, who I absolutely love working with, so I'll tell you guys a little bit about them later on in the video. But yeah, let's go ahead and hop on into this. So the Ipsy Showdown is where I take 3 Ipsy bags with very different profiles, and then I open them up, try to guess which bag matches which profile, see if Ipsy did a good job, and then I take the contents of the 3 bags and Frankenstein them together on my face to create what sometimes turns out to be a cohesive makeup look, other times not so much. So let's see what Ipsy has for us this month. Oh, also, it's called the worst game show on YouTube for a reason, because it's just me competing against me, and there are no points, and nothing matters in general. Ooh, this looks fun. I just cleaned this daggone filming room. I will be picking that up after this video. What does that say? Ah, okay. All right, so the bag for this month, which kind of gives away everything that's in it, says dream in like little stars. I'm not gonna lie, the first thing I thought it said was dead. And I was like, wow, that's so optimistic. But no, it says dream, which is a little bit more uplifting. But I do have 2 things that came outside of the bag, so we're gonna take a look at those first. Also, I have no makeup on right now. That's why I'm looking pale as the wall behind me and lifeless. Dead. But I will be trying all this stuff on at the end of the video. So the very first thing that we have in here is a brush from a brand that we have received multiple times in Ipsy. This is from SL Miss Glam. It always has like a shiny little glittery handle and then 2 little glittery specks here on the top. This one looks like a slightly angled brush. It's a little bit fluffy. I don't know personally if I would have too much of a use for a brush like this. It's a little bit small for me for what I like to do for like bronzing and contour, but it's pretty. The next thing we have in here is from IT Cosmetics, and this is the Bye Bye Under Eye Full Coverage Anti-Aging Waterproof Concealer. And this is something I probably desperately need. Oh, ooh, that doesn't look good. That doesn't look right at all. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see this, but the concealer inside this little tub is like very broken up and it looks kind of oily. I don't know what that's about, but that doesn't look nice. Getting on into the actual baggie here, this gives me like a very 90s vibe. There's something about that zipper that's just like screaming limited 2 to me. Oh, okay, next up here is something from Violet Boss. Not Violet Boss, Violet Boss. This is a single eyeshadow. I do like Violet Boss palettes. I have a couple of them and I think they're pretty nice. I hate ripping the packaging. I literally just mulled this. Ooh, and this single eyeshadow is really pretty. It's like a nice coppery shade. Definitely something I would be interested in. Next up in here, it looks like we have a clear gloss. This is from Jewel Smith Beauty. Can't say I've ever heard of that brand. This is in the shade Sunshine, which means it's nothing. It's nothing, it's just clear. Sunshine on my shoulder makes me happy. The last thing in this bag is from Catherine Malandrino, and this is Special Moments. Oh, it's a perfume. Okay, it comes in a pretty box. I like that. I really do enjoy perfume, so I'm hoping this has a really nice scent to it. Oh, that floated directly into my eyeballs. That's an interesting scent. It's very florally, but also kind of like fruity, juicy. It has like a lot of like apple to it, maybe. Not a scent I would typically go for. I like warm, spicy scents, but you know, that's cute. Alrighty guys, so our very first bag here, I have no idea which one it is. Oh, I forgot to tell you which bags are the things. So my 3 bags are as follows. I have my regular bag that wants like regular, everyday, very neutral, wearable makeup. Then I have my adventurous bag, which also is makeup heavy, but I want it to have like cool, crazy, fun, funky colors, which we typically never get in these bags. And then my 3rd bag is the skincare bag, which just wants skincare. Nothing else. Don't even try to sneak in a chapstick. No, that is skincare. Lipstick, just skincare. So to me, I think this is probably my regular bag, but let's go ahead and move on into bag number 2 here to see if we can get any more hints. But before we see what bag number 2 has to offer, here's a word from our sponsor, Skillshare. For those of you who do not know, Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people. Right now, I am really interested in starting my own Etsy store, so I'm currently taking the course, Building an Etsy Shop That Sells, Strategies for E-Commerce Success by Parker Gard. A lot of you might not know that I actually own my own vintage store in my town, and I also make handmade candles. And that's likely because I really don't talk about it all that much because I've always been just a little bit nervous about fully diving into having an online store. So courses like these have been really helpful in preparing me to move my business online. Skillshare really offers a membership with meaning. You can connect with others who share similar creative interests, learn how to use creativity for social good, and enter into an encouraging community, all while learning new skills or expanding on current ones. Skillshare really is the place to keep you learning. And right now, the first 1,000 people to use my link down below in the description will get a free trial of Skillshare Premium membership, and then after that, it's only around $10 a month. So if you'd like to give Skillshare a try, see what new skills you can learn, what old skills you can expand upon, then go ahead and click that link down below. And just thank you so very much, Skillshare, for sponsoring this video and helping to support the channel. Alright, so bag number 2, starting off strong with our first repeat. We have another brush here from SL Miss Glam, the same little purpley angled brush. This bag just looks like something that I would keep my multicolored pins and my shaped erasers and pencil grips in from when I was in elementary. First thing in here, it comes in bubble wrap. I do enjoy some tiny little bubble wrap. This is from the brand Ditto. I don't think I've ever heard of that before. This is Galaxy Shade, and I love the packaging on this. Talking about my childhood, this reminds me of the carpet at the bowling alley. Right, I got mine in the shade Mars. I do like how the texture of it does make it kind of look like a planet. I would kind of expect for Mars to be just, a little bit more red or something, a little orangey red maybe, because it's the red planet, but this pretty kind of goldy shade is very pretty also. Next up in here we have something from Uoma Beauty. Can't say I've ever heard of them either. This is the Drama Bomb Extreme Volume Mascara. The packaging on this is interesting. It has a red top to it, and then it's got a skin as the bottom. Ooh, I do like this type of wand though. It's one of those nice big fluffy ones, so I might actually end up liking this, so I'm excited to try it. Next up, I knew what this was just from seeing it through the bag. This is from Ava. This is the Dead Sea Mineral Hand Cream. I can't tell y'all the amount of times that I have received this exact hand cream across the board as far as subscription boxes go. So yeah, I have another tube to add to the collection. Actually, I'm fairly positive I've given away most of those, so now I have a tube of my own. Next up from the brand Sugar, we have a matte as heck crayon lipstick in a very pretty berry looking shade. Did I say crayon? In my attempt to not say crown, did I say crayon? Oh, that's actually a really pretty shade. I think it's gonna show up a little bit more red than it truly is on camera, but it's swatched really nicely. Alrighty, that was bag number 2 down, and because of the amount of makeup that came in here, I'm gonna say it's one of my makeup heavy bags. None of this was of interest. Maybe because this is a little bit berry shade, that's what Ipsy thinks is of interest. So I'm gonna go with my second bag being my adventurous bag. Who knows? Oh, also, look at this. I have actual towels to wipe myself off on because Clean Skin sent me some of their stuff, and I think the only reason they did is because they used my likeness without telling me. My videos from a while back, I always have my hair up in a bun and my glasses on, and people sent me pictures saying hey, this you? We are moving on to the final bag here. This should be my skincare bag based on everything that I received so far, but let's go ahead and see. I think I'm feeling yet another brush, and I am. So this one is from La Rousse. This is a tapered blending brush, which you honestly really can't have too many blending brushes. They're definitely the eye brushes I use most, and I hate cleaning them. So you can have a whole arsenal of these things and still get use out of them. The bristles are really nice and soft. It has a grippy handle to it, so yeah, nice little brush. And just based on what I can see through my bag here, I do believe this is the skincare bag because we got a lot of little tubes. Okay, the first item we have here is from YC Collection. This is the Let Me First. That doesn't sound like correct grammar, but who am I to say? Let Me First Primer. I'm not a primer person, so I don't even know if I'm going to be testing this out today because I honestly will not get much use out of it. I just really don't go for primer. The next item we have in here is Formula 10.0.6. Isn't that one of the Apple update things? That's exactly what it sounds like to me. This is the Thirst No More Moisturizer. It's just to be a super moisturizing face moisturizer. Next, we have an itty bitty little squeezy tube. This is from, Goldfaden MD. I actually got something from Goldfaden in my Herod's advent calendar, and I got a lot of people saying in the comments that gold pattern is like really fantastic, also very expensive. This is the Bright Eye solution, which I do believe is also what I got in the advent calendar, except for it was a little bit of a larger like tube. I've actually really wanted to try this, but I kind of put all of my makeup stuff, like the advent calendar things, everything that was sitting on the desk, in like a bucket, like a really big bucket, and I can't find it. So I'm gonna give this little sample a try instead. Ooh, this is a little bit different, something I haven't seen before. This is the Naked Papaya Gentle Enzyme Face Cleanser from Kinship. I really like the outer packaging of this. This looks pretty cute. Little smiley face guy there on the end. There's something about that color of like coral packaging. Coral, sorry. I have a hard time saying coral without saying coral. Anyway, this color that makes me really happy. I think it's just really a nice color. All right, you guys, so that was everything that came in my third and final bag. And I have to say, pretty much without a shadow of a doubt, this is my skincare bag. There is absolutely nothing makeup in it. Well, I guess the primer, does that count as makeup? I'm not 100% sure. But this, I definitely think it's my skincare bag. So the first two, they're a toss-up. No one really ever knows, but at least Ipsy pretty much gets it dead on with skincare. Okay, so I really don't have too much to try on besides like this concealer, which looks super sketchy. The eyeliner, that's not eyeliner at all. This is mascara. The lip thingy, a couple eyeshadows, and that's about it. Well, I guess I could go ahead and do the concealer first. In case it is like super gross, I can wipe it off real fast instead of putting it on like top of my foundation. All right, buddy, let's see what's in here. Okay, well, it came out regular. This is in the shade 10 Fair Light, and I don't think you need a ton of this stuff. That's probably way too much. Wow, that's stringy. Look at that. Ooh, like cheese. Oh my god, it's really sticky. Is this supposed to be that sticky? This is so thick. Marshmallow cream. That's what it reminds me of. It's like really sticky and thick, and it's very light, so that's what it reminds me of, like Jet Puff marshmallow cream. A little spooky. Okay, I'm not 100% sure how I enjoyed that texture. I definitely think this is something you're gonna have to set because I don't know how well it's gonna dry down, and it is definitely sticky. However, you could probably use this as like an eyeshadow base as well because it is so daggone sticky. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my face, come back and just do a little bit of sparkly eyeshadow, some mascara and lip product, and then that'll be it. Okay, so the rest of my face is done. The concealer definitely did help cover up my under eye circles, but for some reason it makes my makeup feel like heavier. I put on the same amount of foundation that I typically do, but for some reason today it feels just like more full coverage, a little bit heavier, even though I only put the concealer like here. I don't know. Okay, now I'm gonna do a super quick eye because I only have two shimmery shades that look probably very similar once actually on the lid. So we have like a deeper copper and then like a lighter shimmer. So I'm just gonna take my finger and put it somewhere. I think I'm just gonna lay it down on the lid, honestly, and then maybe put that other shade kind of on top of it because I think it has some like hunky glitter in it. Blend it out a little bit with this blending brush. Okay, now that that is blended on there, I kind of like it just like this, honestly. It's super easy, but I am going to put a little bit of this lighter shade just like right in the center of the lid just to give it a bit more shine. All right, that is it for the shadow. Very easy, very simple. It actually goes very nicely with my old man sweater, so that's good. Now I'm gonna try out this mascara from UOMA Drama Bomb. Oh my gosh, that smells so good. For once, my mascara smelling finally paid off. I found one that doesn't smell like regular mascara. It almost has kind of like a cologne-y scent to it, like it's a little bit spicy. I am fairly devoted to Monsieur Big by Lancome. That's pretty much the only mascara I do wear. So we'll see how this compares to my favorite. So freshly devoted to you. Seen Grease one too many times. This honestly isn't doing too bad of a job. I'm kind of impressed. I might be liking this mascara. Smells good, it's doing pretty good. It's not overly wet, which I like. I'm not a huge fan of really wet mascara. Okay, as I said, I'm pretty devoted to Lancome Monsieur Big. Can't even say it anymore. Monsieur Big, but I gotta say, I like this mascara. I think it worked really well, gave a lot of volume and definition, so not too shabby. Okay, and then the very last thing we have here is this sugar little lipstick crayon thing. Okay, I never really wear lip liner, but I feel like it would be very helpful in getting like a nice smooth edge on this because it was a little bit hard to get it looking smooth around the edges. That being said, I do think this is a pretty color, and I actually overall think this did end up being a cohesive look. How that happened, I don't know. But I think like even from like the sweater with these nice like warm tones, we have like kind of fall look going on here. kind of like it. Alright you guys, so that is everything I have for you all today. We have opened up the 3 Ipsy. Oh man, I forgot to tell you guys what the bags actually were. Okay, we'll do it real fast right now. So, the first bag I said was my regular bag, but it actually is. The second bag I said was my adventurous bag, and it actually is. And then the third bag I said was my skincare bag, but it actually is. Okay, let me know if you got those right down below in the comments. But now, that is everything that I have for you guys today. We've opened up the bags, tried everything on the face. Some of the bags themselves were a little lackluster, maybe, but like, you know, individual items from each of the bags I did really like. I'm surprised by how much I like this mascara. I do really like this lip color. I thought the eyeshadows are really pretty, especially this. Ow. That's why I don't have fingernails anymore, because I hit things like bluntly with them and they snap off. Anyway, this Violet Boss shadow, I thought it was really pretty, so there are definitely some standout items in these bags for me, and yeah, I enjoyed them. But of course, I would love to know what you all have to say, so let me know all your thoughts and opinions down below in the comments. Also, we still have a 400k giveaway going on if you guys would like to check that out. And yeah, I guess that's everything I have for you guys today, so thank you so very much for watching. Please go ahead and consider subscribing if you would not mind. It would mean the absolute world to me, and I just hope you guys have a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!